So hello, welcome people back to bagel number 67. Of course, everything has respawned the moment we leave.
So why do they need 67 different bagels?
I don't imagine they have 67 of them. It's just like, you know, their serial number or something.
No. I prefer to believe that there's 67 of them. 67 different flavors.
Like, you know, it's just post-apocalypse. Maybe they just don't really go off of that there are 67 flavors. There's just like some arbitrary number that describes exactly what it tastes in the future. You know, just like how colors can be depicted in numbers.
Yes, or maybe maybe they just kind of give arbitrary numbers so that way people constantly come into their shops thinking like, hey, where's number 66? And they'll be like, sorry, we only have number 67 today.
In any case, this is one of the there is a boss upcoming, and this is one of the meanest placement for the last available save point they could have come up with. Across 2 waves of enemies and 2 long corridors.
You came! He's here! He's here! We've been given these ugly bodies because of you. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. We'll give you a taste of our suffering. Our suffering!
Not again!
So there is a hard way and an easy way to do this fight. Let's do it the easy way.
I agree.
And you'll get to see what the Apollon that one does. And
Just go crazy and instant kill all of them.
Exactly. And while I am taking damage from, you know, my head exploding, this is still a lot less damage than a fucking grenade launcher to the face.
Right.
And I'm doing way more damage to them than they would ever do to me. But
I was
here's
about
where
to say, don't use a recovery plus, Nico. Don't be crazy.
Hey, Leon! Had enough?
Pirano!
Now I'm really going to screw around with your pulpy brains!
Are you afraid to fight me on your own? You always send your robots to deal with me first, huh? Don't you, coward?
I'm gonna mess you up good!
So, this fight against Pirano is mostly the same, as in it is still one of the hardest fights in the game. And some of the timings seem a little bit tighter, but they may not be. What does make this fight infinitely more difficult is the electric field around the battlefield. It will in fact hit you and do damage, so just don't. It will not interrupt you, like from doing any of your animations or anything like that, but it will very quickly kill you. But what is even more annoying is just how limited just how demanding red is when it comes to, you know, your drug ammo.
Of course.
Thankfully, the lightning attack has a very, very generous input window, and if you keep a good like a decent distance, like at the edge of the lock-on sensitivity, he should keep using it, and that will make the fight much easier. Although he can just suddenly use one of his other attacks. And then he starts doing this. Now, important part, do not, just under any circumstances, do not use the shield throughout the whole duration of this attack. Just when he's going to make a sharp turn. It's very easy to get the timing right after several tries. And see, my red is already gone. And this is also one of the few fights where you do not want to like let you go crazy and then use Delmator, because you will lose a lot of chances to actually inflict damage. Because from this point on, the fight becomes really hectic. Like really hectic in a fun way, like really challenging. You have to just know your enemy's patterns and take advantage of it whenever you can. And here I wasted the chance. Like I may have said before, dodging the lightning is very difficult.
I still can't get over how funkadelic this music is.
Mm-hmm. It's very fitting. And yes, again, here it just kind of demonstrates why you don't want to go crazy, because I already lost my chance to actually inflict any damage on him. And also, of course, you don't want to use up all the thermometers you have, because those are pretty much your life.
Don't go crazy.
Don't go crazy.
Every time I see the Psycho Driver, I just remember this really fucking old video that I still love to this day.
Which one?
Okay, people at home, on YouTube, search up Psycho Driver for the win. That's all you need to do. Just... and there you go.
For the win.
Enjoy. Yep.
And here is something that really pissed me off, because he literally has one more hit left.
And you wouldn't use Delmator, didn't you?
I had to, because you can't, you just can't use your psychic powers when you're in the short mode.
Yeah. Fucking bullshit.
No! How can you possibly be stronger than I am? It can't be! It can't be!
He disappeared.
I think they may have very well just used the phrase "he disappeared" for literally every instance that one of the Galerians dies.
Yeah, probably.
Which is why Nitro is classified as a he.
So what does Pirano even do?
It's an incredibly powerful attack that's rather worthless on its first level, and it gets like one really good use later on. It's very short in supply, and it's also really slow to charge, so there's one situation where it's really good for. I'll make sure to show it off then. But until then, it's you won't see it. It's just like a screen clear by the time you actually get to use it. but so is the apocalypse. But here I remembered, oh wait, after, like, it may seem like this wasn't much time since I was given the mission to go to the computer room and activate it and whatnot. It was a lot longer for me because that boss fight against Pirano took a lot more time than what I showed on the video.
I assume so.
Good thermometer. I needed that. I'm using red because obviously it is the most effective weapon against these guys. Recovery capsule, and a better one too. Christmas coming early this year. And what's the boo. Obviously we have to use it from the item menu because we have so many items, so many possibilities.
All the chaos, all the fried chicken.
Yes, okay.
I'm going to seal that area with gel to prevent access.
And
You
now
literally covered the entire room in jello.
yes, that is actually what they did. This isn't
Wow.
badly rendered water, this was actually gel.
Wow.
And they did that in order to, you know, prevent access. Which is kind of smart, you know, you don't want your enemies to disrupt the computer that's analyzing all of that data.
It's a
That
good
we
thing
have
our enemies are
collected.
weak to jello, or we'd be fucked.
I can imagine it probably like becomes solid matter after some time. You know, like one of those Newtonian substances.
Right, right.
I went to the wrong place that is guarded by the same type of yellow guys. And I'm not gonna say, but I just wanted to get this RC capsule. I obviously knew that it was gonna be there.
Well, duh.
Everyone
Otherwise,
knows
why would you
this.
get it?
Yeah. And besides, there is a save point on the next floor where it's safe. But we're not gonna do the story just yet. I'm gonna save that for the next time. Because that fight against Pirano, that was a thing. Took a lot of tries, but it was worth it because it was like none of the difficulty during the boss fight in this game is due to like other bullshit in design. It's actually like well put together, and you know,
Yeah.
there is a way. It's not like the first game.
Like, yeah, it's the boy with the dental hygiene and personality of a piranha. Pirano. There you go.